Okay, let's do something different here with this type of well, we're gonna read input again from the console. But this time, I believe this was introduced in it's either Java 5 or 6. And this is a new, not new. And this is it's just another way of reading in text from the command line or of your application, not the command line, but through an input. Watch, I'll show you. So let's do. Now I was trying to do this in Eclipse, but it won't let me, so we're going to just do it in a shell here. And we're going to call it. See if we can make a directory here. Okay. So we're going to call it read console read. And we'll do public class console read. And we will do a public static void main string args, just your typical boilerplate stuff. And we'll do a system out dot print what's your name, and then we will store in a string. We'll do system.console.read line, and then we will do system out.print line name. Save that, compile it, and run it. There we go. Quite simple, quite easy to do. Let's take it a step further. What if we wanted to write something or run a program until we told it to quit? So in this case, we would do a do while, and up here we are going to want to set a string that we're going to want to test, and then we're going to do in equals system dot console dot read line, and in our while portion of this, we're going to do while in is not equal to, and we're going to do quit. So basically, initialize a variable here. We start off with accepting input. While it's not equal to quit, it's going to go back in here and accept more input. Let's add one more thing here. Let's do system.out.print, and we will in there just put a caret, just indicating that is where we are going to do our stuff. And then in here, let's just do another system out.print line, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. So let's compile that. So here we have our input. Hi, how are you? Oh, I guess I didn't need the extra input line at the end. Let's go ahead and quit. Now we're back at our command prompt. Let's take out this line here. We don't need it. Compile again. Hi, oh, there we go. And you can just keep until your heart's content. You could easily branch that off so that you have different commands doing different things. So for example, after it does that, you could tell it to process the command, right? And since we are in a static method, we have to do another static method here. String, we'll call input, and if input equals help, then we can easily just system out print line. This is help. Else if input equals about, system out print line about 2017 console read. So now we have two commands that we can give it. Oh, 1 second. Just put these in here. Let's redo that. So do help. There's your help thing, about. Oh, there's your about message, and then of course quit. Oh, this still works. Hi, hello, and then quit. So yeah, so just some simple things you can do to do while loop, and for just some fun console work there. Hope you enjoyed it, and of course you would have to do some making sure if you're expecting integers, you know, check for integers, fail if there's no integers, stuff like that. You know, the typical stuff. Messages out to your users, hey, that's not an integer, what the heck are you doing? If they put a space in after the about, I mean, you might want to check for if it, after you trim the value, if it's dot about, things like that. If you wanted to, you could even just have it to constantly just write to a file until you type quit. At that point, the file closes. You know, whatever you want to do with it. Just to give you some ideas on what to do, and how to just do while loop with some command or some input. So yeah, happy programming. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll talk to you later. All right, bye now.